Technology, you really are, my friend. Not this day, not the last day. Why is this not working like I wanted to? Why, oh why, oh why. Why easy? Why make it easy when you can make it as complicated as possible? Most because, well, not, I suppose. Where did I put you? Or somewhere where I can't just access you because it would actually require me to create this in a reasonable, sensible manner, and yeah, that is not my speciality. How is it? At least that works. That's a good start. And let's change things around and just hope that everything is going to be working. Not too happy, not too happy. Well, where the fuck were we? You're right, you. I have a bit of a problem here. We would like to go hunting, but I'm pretty sure those things back there are pretty damn deadly.
Put that thing away.
No, let's try it out though.
Just get out.
I know that is basically a swarm shark. Well, as I said before, this is basically a swarm shark. Difference, however, is that I can actually damage it. Which you could not do for the swarm shark. For a very long time, actually. That worked surprisingly better than I had anticipated, admittedly. Showcases my prowess with a sword. Also, might be a nice idea to actually use a fucking torch, because I don't see much. It is dark, it is swampy, it is... Oh yeah, this is the fucking arena. I remember this arena because I stood in this arena for quite a while, having to beat the last guy. Who was a pain in the ass to deal with. I think this is something that I will have to do again, I suppose. Also, I would really like to find somebody who can tell me about prospecting, because I can see quite literally the gold is sitting on the walls.
I've killed that worm. You don't need to worry about it.
One less worm is no bad thing. Here, have 30 gold for your trouble. Hey, if you're going to the camp, can you take this raw meat with you? They always need food there. Just give it to Rachel, the cook. I'm gonna stay here. See if I can spot my next challenge.
Well. Sure.
Can you teach me about hunting?
To be honest, I'm not a very good teacher. I just sort of have an instinct for it. Lewis is your man. He taught me. Ask him.
Lewis. Right.
That's good to know.
Let's trade.
Now then, according to my inventory, I have a rusty 200 sword. Yay! That's going to make me... And he's just dropping his torch like that. Time for some water. Water. I'm feeling almost revived. Actually, do I have a block or something? How do the people in this world measure time? I mean, yes, I can just sit here and wait until it's getting darker, but it's a fucking storm. I can't see if it's dark or not. Bit of a pain in the ass, that. Now, since I don't know which of you people are assholes.
Hey,
Any trouble today?
no,
Expecting any?
no,
Must be fun being a guard.
not really.
What exactly do you guard in a swamp?
That's a very good
Flies,
question.
The smell, the dawn.
The Don.
Back there in that temple. But my post is here, in the swamp.
Sounds like an important job. What is there around here that people need guarding from?
You must have seen them.
Seen what?
Those things.
Which things?
The things from the ruins.
There are ruins everywhere.
The
Indeed.
ones that came up from the ground. The ground is warped or something.
That's where these things are.
Yeah.
Mhm,
They're
mhm.
all over that excavation site in the middle of the swamp.
And
They make me nervous.
why?
They're disgusting.
I mean, he makes a good point.
You ever have any problems with the locals?
Locals. They give you any trouble, you just smack them around.
Or you could try talking to them. Who's in charge here?
The Don.
Who?
The Don.
Right. You don't talk much.
What do I want to talk for? I don't know you.
He's making a good point.
Where is the Don?
In the temple.
Is he religious?
Ha!
So what does he do in there?
Avoids being out here.
Getting anything out of you is like pulling teeth.
That's why I make such a good guard.
Well, he makes a
Alright.
good point.
Let's try this question. Tell me more about these things. The ones in the excavation site.
Mostly because it
They're
sounds like a quest.
disgusting.
Yes?
Big insect things. I wish someone would get rid of them.
I can. You must have picked up some skills to be a guard.
I know how to fight, and I can handle a crossbow.
Can you train me?
To fire a crossbow, all right, but it will cost you.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
That's a lot of gold.
I'd need pay. Say 30 gold coins.
30? Yeah, it's worth that to get rid of those things. They're disgusting.
Keep my gold warm. I'll be back for it.
Now then, we need to be a bit careful, because when you don't know who to talk to and who not to talk to, you sometimes can end up finding somebody who just loves to kick your face in and steal all this stuff. And I would very much like to avoid that, if at all possible. Ah, yes, this fucking arena. I remember spending a lot of time here. Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to doing that again, but alas. Ah, chicken.
I don't want trouble.
Ooh. Come, put that away. Ah,
What are you doing up here?
Hiding.
Doesn't anyone do anything in this camp?
Don't get me wrong, I'm a worker. Man of the earth, me. There's nothing fancy about moving soil round, but work is what I do best.
then tell me
Tell me
more.
about your work.
Sounds fascinating.
Well, like I say, it may be dirty work, but someone's got to do it. You fancy trying? Just look for a sandy spot in one of the excavation sites, then you stick your shovel in the ground and dig. Who knows? You might even find something.
So,
So, what are you hiding from?
Work.
what the
Right.
fuck?
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to be working, only I can't. You see all these huge insects turned up at the excavation site.
Oh
I'm
shit.
not going back to work while they're still there. I like my job, but I'm not going to die for it.
You're making a good point.
Which fighters are responsible for protecting the excavation site?
Just Ricardo, but I've not seen him there for a while. Don't think he cares much about us workers.
He'll care if the work doesn't get done, and he ends up doing it. I'll take care of those insects.
You? why not let the fighters do it? And that's what they're there for.
Do you see any here, though? I'll take care of it.
He makes a very bloody good fucking argument.
I'll have a word with him.
Okay. But don't tell him I told you. He's almost as bad as those creatures.
Yeah. How bad can it be? A few grave mods or something, I'm assuming. Always ends up. Somebody has to do all the work, isn't it? And as it turns out, as is quite often the case, that somebody is probably going to once again be me. Such a typical case of game. Because, you know, it's kind of like, nothing ever gets done. Unless you actually get personally involved, but if that were the case, then the whole world would stand still until I fucking make my turn and, you know, run around. No, then I can already see those things. Yo, Domingo, you gonna give me trouble?
What do you want?
Man like you has clearly seen some action.
Well, you know, I don't like to boast, but I've crushed a few heads.
Nice.
If you want to eat here, you have to work. You want a free ride? Try those white robes at the monastery. They'll give you a free ride all the way to their excavation camps. And keep your paws off other people's stuff while you're here, or you'll lose your paws.
Getcha. It's actually hard to tell which ones they are, but I suppose I'm gonna find out one way or another. Usually through, you know, rather direct means. That's mean that I'm kinda gonna have to heal and then try my luck at them, because they're gonna be fighting back. I can already see as much. I really wish I would get... I would actually remember where to get my hands on a nice little piece of armor. Alas. As they say, you can't have everything. Quite literally. Now then, into the swamp we shall go, but of course, saving the friend. Oh, I did not see you. Not bad, actually. You really make use of your hiding skills, don't you? Okay. We're gonna make this a very, very slow process. Mostly because I don't want to die. I know, such an obvious thing, like I don't want to die for some bloody good reason. I'm just gonna make my little swamp exploration, though, quite a bit longer. And again, it's all learning points, isn't it? Oh, let's say it's gonna be. I guess my torch is gone. My torch is as gone as it could be. Great. Come here, Stingrat. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a pain in my ass, isn't it? I mean, let me say it like this, not like I wasn't expecting it to be a pain. Who the fuck are you?
Who are you? What do you want? I'm not going back. I won't. Tell them I won't.
Easy, easy. I'm not here to cause trouble.
That's what you expect me to believe. But as soon as my back's turned, he will drag me there, bury me again. Bury me with them.
What the fuck?
You said you don't want to go back. Back to where?
Hawkins didn't send you.
He wants me to go back digging there. But how can I go back? They will take me again.
Who's Hawkins?
Who's Hawkins?
He's an idiot, a fool, sending people there with no protection, while he hides safe back in a camp in the north. He won't be safe forever. We have no protection, no way of stopping them.
You seem to be on
You're
drugs,
right.
my friend.
It sounds like we all need protection. Who is them?
Them, the ancients. They're everywhere. Just listen. The screams, the whispering. I wish I couldn't hear it. I wish they weren't speaking to me.
Take a few deep breaths. Relax, okay?
Can't you see? It's all around us.
Nope, I can't see it.
People dying, the creatures. Can't you see that?
No,
They
no,
will
I cannot.
rise from their graves to avenge themselves on the living. The ruins that have risen from the ground. Who do you think made that happen? And they are but a herald.
Oh, we don't
Soon
care. Nor do
they
we.
will show themselves. Then we will all be doomed.
Something
yes.
is happening, but I've seen no evidence of spirits. What whispering?
It's those temples. Who is it with? The ancients. All the and those idiots want me to dig them up. The ancients have been
Aha. How long?
I used to work, but ever since I heard the voices,
Would you teach me? If you're an Auric Spectre, please. I would very much like to learn that skill. To be quite fair, there aren't that many skills that I would want to learn. That is actually one skill I would want to learn. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun and engaging, isn't it? Come on. Fucking rat. Yep, that's... And another one of them worms, yay. Because the first one wasn't enough, apparently. To almost murder us into oblivion. No, no, of course not. Here, take a second one. That's what the game is nicely implying. But at least a chest. That's a good start. I feel like we're going to need a lot more stuff before things go well.
A little more for me.
Oh, we're going to find out, aren't we? Take your shovel and do it. And at least how did you have actually the decency to find a chest that is not, you know, locked. A pickaxe. I mean, it still can end up with the problem that I have no idea about prospecting, but now, if I were to get an idea about prospecting, I could technically start. And let's see which one you are. Disgusting insect. To be fair though, they're not really that tough now, are they? He said, well done. Okay, okay. I get your game, I get you. Yeah, a good bit of running away is probably advisable. Why are you still following me? I can get them in once or twice. I think I'm very well able to deal with them. Also, why do they actually travel?
Yeah. Ah. One for the Islanders.
Maybe another one? Hardly the game has decided that one corpse needs to disappear. They really were not that tough. That is actually somewhat surprising. Fragment of a sword, 1 of 5. Hey, little one. Sorry, but you're free XP and free loot. But how can anyone, ever survive this temptation without, you know, pulling through? Well, time to dig up some more nonsense.
A little more for me.
Well, we hope. We do hope. Ah. I mean, it is kind of interesting that nobody else apparently seems to care much about, you know, the excavation. Don't get me wrong, I'll take it. We can make a lot of use of those treasures. Oh. I did not see you. You were really, really good. Very well disguised, my friend. You are, however, kinda lacking in the, you know... Easy to hit area. A Bok body. Apparently. I mean, 80 XP is 80 XP, and you know, if he comes alone in a quite literally beatable fashion, I can see more of the stingray population being a pain in my ass. Because of course they're not gonna come along. A scurrying skin rat. Going just by your name, you're probably part of some quest, aren't you? That was a lot too close for comfort. Health-wise. Just a very friendly way of pointing that out, I am a danger close to death at this point. You can see some more annoying creatures. I mean, it does kinda depend, however, how and what sort they are. And even the game is like, I'm gonna save now. Brave ones. See myself having some chance. Maybe not that easy. That's a case of I'll be back later to murder you. Hey Louis, what are you doing out in the
You alone
snow?
out here? What? Are you alone out here?
Yeah, don't yell, I'm deaf. You seen my full of beer glass thing goes smash if you drop it.
You mean a beer bottle?
That's why I said. You got bad hearing, you know that. The bottle was right. It was here. No, here somewhere.
You're drunk.
So, I'd rather be dead drunk than dead, and we're all gonna die soon
You
anyway.
all people are so
You
bloody
wait. When
motivational.
the white robe shows up, we'll all be as dead dead men.
Wide robes.
Yeah, the white robes, white from the
Inquisition.
Yes.
What do white robes want in a swamp? Huh? They'll end up brown robes. Ha! Stinking swamp.
You make a good point there.
Yeah. And what can you tell me about the white robes?
They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Came from the sea, from the mainland, and now they're sweeping across the island, wrecking everything.
Well, that's just what they do,
Have
apparently.
you ever met a white robe?
You're I'd run like a stabbed rat if I ever saw.
I can believe.
Where's that damn bot?
Don't you?
No. Have you been? I can tell you once you've spent a couple of days there. You'll start.
Why?
Bunch of always. I don't trust the worst bastard. He's a
Tell me more.
The whole damn place is on
Officially.
Officially, he's just the boss of the Every man there's terrified of it, because that Brogar,
Right. You seem to know.
more
Yeah,
than you think.
apparently
and
he does
not
know.
just you get me more beer.
I get you more beer and I'll be lucky to understand.
I mean, yes, we will have some trouble understanding him, but he has apparently know a lot of information. Which is good. Because we do need some information. And of course we also need we technically need a lot more of everything, to put it very mildly. That's the problem, you need everything. I technically need to find the people who would be very much like, you took care of that, did you not? Because yes, I did.
A little more for me.
Indeed. Well, business as usual. Just a man, his shovel, and hopefully lots of treasure. Also would pretty nice to find myself a nice little... hello there, War Chief. Well, yeah, there is one at least that's very, very enjoyable little game. Bit different from Gothic, but close enough to be very, very entertaining. Whoop. Another shovel, another pickaxe. And nobody complains if you open an open chest. Alright, let's see here. Clay. What do you have to say for yourself?
You look tired.
And you look ugly. Piss off.
Nice.
What are you doing here?
I'm admiring the view. Great view. That's why we get all these tourists.
Ha! That and the friendly locals. Nice warm fire this. Nice and safe.
Rogar sends you to get on my nerves.
I'm just making conversation.
And I'm just telling you to piss off.
All of those nice people.
You
Wait.
look relaxed.
The busy mosquito is swatted at dawn. The happy snail does nothing but yawn. We're in a swamp. What's there to make an effort for?
Don't know.
The Don just lets you relax.
Never see him. Beppo's always chasing us to hump crates round. All that effort for what? A pile of old crap.
Hit to forget the
Hawkins
gold.
is my boss, and if Hawkins doesn't care, Beppo can go screw himself. And Hawkins doesn't care about anything.
Right.
And you wonder why people never get anything done around.
Don wants this.
Put
We
your
don't need
weapon
you
down.
waving that thing around.
Oh, sorry. Kinda forgot to murder your chicken. Also, they don't really care about their chickens. They care very much about their pigs, not about their chickens. For some reason, their chickens are just, you know... Oh, well, you wanna murder our chickens? Go right ahead. I can see beer. The game's like, no, I'm not gonna let you steal the beer from outside.
Nothing new for you. Hey, you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt. Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. And they need us, the bosses.
They do.
But do
They
they
do.
realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Are you in charge of the workers here?
Yeah,
He is.
I'm
Shitty
supposed to
job.
oversee the workers at the excavations. But morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates too.
Oh,
I'd rather
nice.
be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. I didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trying.
Oh, trained for that. I guess that broker should be protecting us. He has disappeared. I have actually installed Elex for the moment. Too many help. Too they hell, too drunk, most of them. Game really doesn't like this. I can tell you as much. I don't know how he managed to lose his head, but he did lose his head. Yes, we have to restart this again. Yeah, kinda. A survival game can happen once or twice in a lifetime. At least it doesn't happen all that often. I do remember kinda found it that 1 or 2 NPCs actually have that tendency to do that. Yeah. Now then, let's see if the game starts again. It's a bit finicky to start. It doesn't really like to do that. Come game, be nice. I know you do like to be finicky, but please don't be finicky now. Boop. Boop. Please hold the line. I could. I actually could play that in the future. For the moment I want to play Risen, and sure, the game does not want to be a little asshole about it. See? Seems like we have lost a bit and just a bit of progress. Yeah. Around 10 minutes. I do kind of think that autosave is a very, very good function in this case. Just because I think most of you have lost, you know, infestation and we can just click through that. Yes.
So,
Yeah, keeps you horrible. Yes, I know. Horrible, yes. Good, nice little reminder of, you know, save often. Save more often.
Tell me.
That done. And we go on a little journey. Collecting stuff again. Shouldn't really take that long now, all things considered. There really isn't that much to do. A weed. That's not the definition of worth much, but oh well. Can't do much about it, no can you? Whee! Easiest way to move a bit faster in the swamp. Jumping. Like an idiot. What can you say? Does work. Time for some more shovel action we go as well.
A little more for me.
Don't really have an option, do we? Did kinda remember somewhere in the back of my head that some of the NPCs, especially in the swamp camp, do tend to crash again. Kinda interesting how memory works, isn't it? Oh. Could be worse. Beer. That's not my beer. Good cold one. I'll take that. Oh, the event has been outside quite a while, so I guess it's not really a cold one anymore.
You look. What?
Yes.
And
What are you doing?
You.
We're all the
Right.
Chicken. Nope, my mind is rather firmly attached to the rest of my skull. Works kinda well. Hello, Mr. I Crush Your Game.
That's quite a weapon.
Terror Dance. I got an achievement. Ah then.
Hey.
Me, Dave, but we're not trained for, but
If I'm going to take action.
I can give you word. And you'd have, after all.
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp. I'll see if I can get your...
You won't.
Are you...
Yeah, or are. They won't be happy when they find out. But Brogar isn't. If any of my men were good at they'd be living it up in the bar.
I can...
Don't. We've tried everything.
What can you...
Nothing.
You...
Yeah, I'd rather take my chances with a...
Brogar can't be...
Brogar. Ask the hunters.
Well... Are any...
They should all be at the... You'll recognize them. Even if they've got no intention of working.
You...
Well, you would in my...
Hopeless is... Maybe I...
3. One east of... Look for the artifact crates.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kinda aware of where the excavation sites are, mostly because, you know, I've been busy excavating your stuff. For myself.
Hey, Dwight.
And who are you?
I'm the guy.
You see, I could do that.
Try relaxing when I've...
All right, don't...
I will dust my fucking boots. I will dust my fucking boots in your rear side. Do we have a point? That is very much clear here. Yes, no, maybe? Well, the good thing is, I already know where a few of those crazy peoples are. And apart from one very dangerous worm, I mean, I can try to deal with it, but it can kinda do some horrible nonsense attack that could do... Here's one. Not for that one attack. I'm not really worried. Oh, come on, we almost had you. That first chapter. It's always the first chapter that gets you. Because it really does not make things easy when you don't have anything for your name. Especially when you don't have any skill to your name. All you can do basically is, you know, try your luck. Makes me really miss the trolls. Gothic. And not so much the swamp trucks, of course, because those were fucking immortal beings. But well. Yes, after I've kinda established myself a bit more in Risen again, I think I will actually play some Edicts. That will probably be next week. Somewhere next week. They do, that's the fun of it.
Well, Hawkins...
I knew it.
You want something to be afraid of?
There's nothing you can do that's close to what those... No one knows. It's not courage I need. I'm not afraid. Staying away from them is... But you better know. The spirit and their evil.
I have something that will protect you from the ancients.
Give you
There
this.
is no protection.
That's not what the mages say.
Hmm.
They've been searching for objects like this amulet.
Objects.
For a way
Quote,
to
quotation
protect us all.
mark.
That's just a cheap necklace.
Have a closer look.
How can this protect me?
This is what people have been searching the ruins for. Answers. For protection.
You
But
are
they
one hell of a
found
good liar.
something.
Yes. Objects with the power of the ancients. Objects like this amulet will protect you. The mages guarantee you'll remain 100%
Oh, he's talking so much shit out
spirit-free.
of his ass, it's unbelievable.
But we need...
Yes.
That's That's why it's important for you to have this.
Of course.
Can you teach?
Now I have this amulet, I can show you the temple. I can't think.
What can you? Show me how to.
Before you can go prospecting, you have to know where to look.
A true
for ore.
salesman indeed.
Makes sense, eh? Some people run out and just start breaking rocks.
So how to?
Look for it in the stone. If it's worth prospecting, you'll see seams in it. Sometimes the ore's in deposits like bubble. If you take your pick and swim, but you've got to hit it straight on. You'll need some practice, but do what.
Now then, I learned prospecting. And I have a pickaxe, which means now I can finally prospect bloody ore. Good start, I'd say. And I also got 2 workers doing work again. And I already know where this last one is hiding. Also, I know where some ore is that we can now prospect. There it is. Also a bit of wheat. Another wheat sitting there. Hello. Hello. I'm kinda assuming that just like this, by the end of the day, we're going to have so much money that this will look like such a waste of learning points, but at least as of right now, I do like it. Now then, here's this nice little arena where we are going to have to fight a lot of nonsense. Here we have our friend.
You can go back to work. The insects are gone.
Yes,
Are they
yes.
really gone?
Gone. Dead. Deceased.
Okay. I best be getting back to work.
You should. Work doesn't wait for anyone. So we're getting sweet XP out of this. Nice, I think you also wanted me to kill them.
Job done.
You killed them.
Thanks.
Right.
I'll look forward to our next. Aren't you
I am.
the worker, Brannan?
I don't care about.
I can see why they make.
This is plain as can be. As usual, vanilla is my most favorite taste.
I want to. I don't.
You were looking.
I'm new here.
If you don't know I'm the best fighter in the camp, then you ain't been here long enough for me.
Hey.
We are going to learn.
I've not seen you before. Who are you? A fresh face?
Maybe.
Can't see why else you'd be here. There are warm ale houses and welcoming brothels in the town. Food and indoctrination.
Are you a...
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. My lads and I provide meat.
Well, that's cool. So you really done us.
So you...
Normally, yeah, but as you can see, I've got vital wood. So right now, my hunters are running wild like free spirit.
Shouldn't you get some...
I'd love to, but Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left it.
Brogar.
One of the Don's lieutenants, the leader of the fighters, shall we say,
And you're here.
for my sins.
Why does he...
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay.
Brogar's laws.
The Don wants me to hunt, Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge.
Why don't you stand up to...
Him and all his fighters.
So everyone...
You clearly haven't met him yet. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide.
Can you teach...
Sure you wouldn't rather
I was thinking more...
Then you're talking to the...
How can I...
Huh. The Don's a powerful man.
There
Well,
it
he
is.
was. Since we've been in this swamp, he's hidden in that temple. His wife Rachel's been trying to run. She's the one you need to impress if you...
Rachel.
Before you charge up to her,
Brogar.
you learn...
Why can't I get to talk to the...
If you can't get Rachel on your side, maybe...
Well, maybe.
Sounds like it could be worth a try.
True, but it's a long shot.
Can you teach me about...
Dexterity, archery, sneak, and guard animals. Well, then there are two things I want to learn.
Moving quietly is about watch where you brushing twigs underfoot can be noisy. So move slowly.
Show me how to.
You slit the prey from the head, then you pull the hide. With the right equipment, you can. Many hunters will sell you.
Okay, so I can gut animals, I can prospect, and I can sneak. Most of the things I want, do I have now? Yes, I have. I'm still missing acrobatics and open looks, though. That would be 2 more things I would very much like to get my hands on. And I will. Sooner or later. I mean, in a camp full of outlaws, some of them will be, you know.
Thought you might.
He has
Your
5.
Brannon.
a sword.
I thought you.
I am.
5 gold, Jesus Christ.
Enrique.
How did you...
Let's say he.
Well, I suppose
Right. They're all back.
that is good work. That'll keep Beppo and his...
500 gold. Do I even have that much? I don't. You were asking for a lot of money for a simple workers' clothing, my friend.
And your face is too pretty. Slap some makeup on you and you could work the brothels.
Jesus Christ, man.
You know I'm new here.
Shiny skin, gormless expression. You're not the first. It's the heap of gold, but there's no one round here that wants to split their share of the Don's gold.
You're a fine.
I took the advice from my teacher. Find something you like and make it your job.
Good point.
What's the Don going to do with the gold? Invest in swampland?
Might be
Yes,
stuck here
obviously.
now, but we're not going to be here forever. Once those religious nutcases, then you'll see.
What are the Inquisition doing in the town?
Pretty face. Shame you're thick as pig shit with it. They only need the town to give them a... The real work happened. Fuck knows what they do up there.
You are really a friendly individual, aren't you?
And you don't think it would be a good idea to...
You're the nosy fucker. Why don't you... Let's see how many questions you've got after they work you to death.
Live here, die there. You know, there's an ocean full of beautiful desert islands. Where did the Don...
See that temple? We took it. Now it's full of guards. An ogre. There are temples all over the island. What?
You just walk in.
Yeah. Go on. Then you'll see the beasts that come charging out. You have to
boy.
deal with them before you get to...
So you've cleared...
Keen to... All right. We'll go. You help me deal with the creature. Then you can get your...
What's the...
There's no... We clear...
I'll think...
All right.
Okay, let me save the game. This is such a classic fucking trap. I'm gonna be very surprised if we can actually get with him without getting murder-catted by him. Which he thinks now, but we're going to try our best to beat him up. Being an asshole. Because I can see that he tries.
All right.
Ah, let's go.
I will. Now then, Lorenzo. Let's see you being the asshole I know you are. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that.
Now. No,
What about?
I've met people like...
Right.
You're getting the pic. It's just you and me.
Can we talk...
I don't want it. Every scummy weasel that...
Let's get this up.
See?
Yeah!
He's a bit faster than me though. That's a problem. Kinda feeling like we are a bit disadvantaged here. Yeah, kinda figured we wouldn't be able to do this easy. Let us talk about him at a little bit of a later date then. Oh boy. I would like to have some actual skills before I do that.
Hey. Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it.
Who are you?
Craig. And if you...
Your job is to distribute wealth.
Exactly.
What odds do you offer?
You give me a sum in gold if...
And if I...
There are no losers. Only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm until you...
And can I be sure you...
Oh, you... If I wasn't honest, do you think I'd last 2 minutes?
How do I...
Oh, we bet on who'll be the next worker to get the next winner in the... You can even bet on yourself.
People fight for gold.
Don't sound so surprised. People have fought for gold since time began. There's a small arena over in the west. I bet you're worth a gamble.
Is there somewhere around here I can train for combat?
I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll train you if you like. Always good to get the inside skinny, in case you go into the arena.
Tell me...
It's all friendly. Just a few bruises and broken limbs. It isn't... Well, if you fancy a fight, just... If he accepts. The fight starts when both willing volunteer. The first fighter to...
That's clear enough.
That is indeed clear enough.
Which of the...
Based on recent form, Lorenzo isn't too sharp either. Used to be alright. I'd say Domingo is probably...
I want to...
Ah, I can learn stuff. It costs me a lot of gold though.
That's what I want. Remember, want to see the man it carrying on when your opponent's on the dirt.
Right. You...
Think about it. Well, you got spirit.
Okay, so we know Ricardo supposed to be the weakest one. This is indeed Risen 1. So that is Ricardo, eh? So if I beat Ricardo, I can get some money. And I definitely need money.
Some real sweetmeats to taste down there.
Okay.
I want...
Fab.
I'll fight Rick...
Well, that's not too hard a prospect.
Well, okay, so my winnings are gonna be somewhat minimal.
You think because I'm a guard?
No, I'm not actually. I'm just thinking that people are like, well, he's the weakest. Deal him first. Also, I already saw that Lorenzo can actually fight.
Alright then, you bastard. Huh?
Would have to actually get, you know... This is not gonna be easy. Usually I would have to get my third swing in to do some real damage. But when that is not an option... Patience it sure be. Come on. Let's not leave the arena. I don't want any foul. Oh, thanks for your stuff anyway. Oh boy, and that I have to do a few more times, eh?
I'm sticking to guard.
That makes me bastard.
I'm sticking to guard duty. That makes me feel safe. Yeah, that just be the living shit out of him, yeah, that would make you feel very safe, I'd say. Now then, we're gonna get some... Yeah, they are. Basically what you want is the best him attack and get in his rear side. That would be best.
Ricardo's made of rice paper and spit. You'll find tough.
First, let's sleep, but that seems like a very good idea.
You've been to Madame Sonia's this month. I hear there are some real sweet meat to taste down there. No money, fresh fish.
Nobody cares. I open the Siemens chest.
Oi!
Now I have the problem, I need to beat Lorenzo 2 times. And he's actually a quite good fighter.
Let's...
Which is a bit of a problem. Having to do this 2 times. Maybe I can maneuver him in a way that he can just, you know... know what I mean?
Nah, what about? I've met... Let's see.
Yeah! Huh?
Best possible solution is to get, you know, the sword hit him. That's not gonna be easy now, is it?
Yeah!
The good thing is, he is not really, you know, trying his hardest. Yeah, don't remind me of Sentenza. Bloody fucking hell, that was. Phew. Now it takes time and energy, but you know, you can get your goal.
So, you're still here.
So you're still
Make
ugly.
me feel so welcome.
You want to stay in this shithole? You're welcome to it.
I chat.
No chance.
Oh. Lorenzo, you don't want to fight with me? Why though? Is it because you're a little pussy? Yes, it is. And honestly, you know, this is basically the very same scenario. You know, it's actually even worse when you think about it. I am without even the slightest bit of armor. Still beat you. Don't even take in any damage from you. Weakling. Whoop. Player apparently does not want to wake up for no bloody reason.
I want to make it.
I guess I don't really have much of a choice, and you still seem to, you know, not have any...
How would you make it worth me?
Well, that is the very basic weapon that you can get. It's basically the only thing you can use with standard strength.
Well, the arena is the... And if you leave the arena, join... May the worthy...
See? I can't even use anything better because I'm so bloody freaking standard. I have not spent my learning points on anything yet that would improve my stats. No, it's actually not true. I kind of read a bit of a book once, which gave me some wisdom.
Now you die.
I don't think I will, though. We're getting there. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Not that easy. Come here. Yes. Nice, he quite literally ran into that.
Nothing.
Get up again, Drake boy. Which leaves one more fighter. Huff, 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 huff.
You think it'll be one side?
You bastard. I'll consider that your win.
I mean, it takes 100 freaking gold to make that bet. If I make that bet, I want to be very much sure that I win.
I'm ready to.
Now there's a fight.
Which means technically I should get 200 out of this if I win. Should. Oh, where is he? There he is. Oh shit, he has a shield.
Let's try.
Are you that?
You chicken.
I see your mouth moving, but
You're the.
see these muscles?
Not in.
You're not.
Here.
Ah,
No?
So,
go on then. A beer. Some.
you're clearly a man of simple.
Well, I mean, he is, but you know, not really anything wrong with simple tastes, as far as I'm concerned. A nice cold beer, somebody to punch in the face. That is what he thinks for the moment.
Time for a little lesson.
And if I go by your health, this is gonna take a while. You're not a bad fighter, Domingo. I'll give you that much. Where he just casually walks up to you. I mean, I think he actually has the better shield and stuff. In comparison to me. Come on. Oh. Good night, Warchief. As always, thanks for dropping by. It's nice to have someone along. Have a good one. Especially a good rest. Yeah, come on. Phew.
There's nothing to take here.
That was something.
That does not feel good. Okay, so you ain't bad, but your technique.
I want to improve.
Yeah, look at it. He can teach me how to use my axe. I do wonder if I want to go for an axe. I mean, it kind of hitting out. I have not yet decided which way to go, so I don't want to really spend any points because, you know.
Domingo will have learned to respect you. Your wind. I don't like paying out.
Nobody.
That's one of the biggest compliments.
That might be so, but nobody wants to fight me anymore, so I'm gonna ignore Boroga. He's a bitch. Let's be very honest and clear there.
Are you the local?
Blacksmith? I look like I spend my days making fucking horseshoes.
No.
I'm a pewterer, a gilder, a worker of fine metal.
A
And
blacksmith.
I'm not looking for an apprentice, particularly one that
You're not
doesn't
looking for an
know the difference
apprentice?
between a metalworker
What are
and a
you
smith.
talking about?
Do I look like an apprentice?
You don't look like you've got the coin to be a... What you want?
Do you need...
No one here. The only thing people here, and you don't look like you're...
Do you...
Gold. You just see the money. Well, there's no point in you thinking about getting wealthy here. Every crumb of gold.
Everyone...
If you know what's... Once a month,
And...
you see anyone round...
Not unless mud is the...
Well, you should see the gold he has in it.
Mhm.
I can see that look in your eye. Fancy it?
How do I get to...
What do you want? Try standing on a tree outside. You're not going to get closer.
No one gets to see him. There has to be somewhere. There must be...
If it doesn't glit, I wouldn't be surprised if one day he had his wife.
Is there something he wants then?
We found a sword pommel. Beautiful bit of work.
Mhm.
You find the blade for that pommel, the donna kiss your hairy ass.
Where can I...
If you believe the stories, the ogre, if anyone has found anything there, they're bound to shoot their mouth off. Particularly, there's a pisshead called Lewis, reckoned he'd seen something.
So you...
If I can get... Can't do jack shit.
Making a good point.
I'll find the blade.
You want to look for it, but you take one piece of that, I'll hear it.
I wouldn't... I'm looking for new...
Looking is paying, get
Have you got any sort...
It's just what I got here. You bring me some iron, all right?
Mhm.
What have you got?
Two-handed sword, bastard sword. Skull splitter, a machete. Oh, that would be nice. Base damage 15, base damage 20. 5 points more in strength though. At least I got a better shield. Mhm. See, that's something. Yay for crossbow level 2 and yay for axe fighting level 2.
These are my rooms. Please remember that.
I will. So how do I sneak in this game?
I hope you know how to behave in someone else's house.
I mean, technically speaking, yes.
What do you want?
Nothing, just, you know, taking a nice little educated look.
Hey,
Hey, what? You better be from
I've just a...
lazy more like. Bet you never done a decent day.
What crap?
The ones full of artifacts? Damn Hawkins. His work... I knew it was too much responsibility.
So you're...
They're not just any... They're full of artifacts from the excavation sites. They get done...
Oh, so you're not even...
When you get an important role here, then you can make jokes.
What's in these?
Puppies. Artifacts. Everything that's dug up from the... But keep your mitts... If you're looking for gold, then you dig for the Don, then you'll...
I'll think about it. Let's... I could help you get...
Think you can?
No sense in asking if you know the mag...
What magic word? Here, you're not... Look, I'll have no magical nonsense.
I sorted out your...
Really?
Hmm.
Well, tell you the truth, I ain't sure why the Don wants all this gold. Ain't like there's much to spend it on in a...
Not that I've seen.
Anyway, you've put me in a generous mood. I'm sure you have plenty to do.
Funnily enough, all things considered, I do have indeed plenty to do. Alright, since you're not going to just let me inside the temple and talk to the Don, which would be the far easier solution, Let us pick up some stuff and go up here. So I think actually up there above the dam is actually some farm or something. I don't remember completely, but I do kind of remember something like this. I think there's also a quest about, yes, some beasties here, please kill. You know, the usual adventure stuff, basically. Also, a worker's clothing armor for 500 gold. Book. Get here, little book wolf. This is not the definition of easy. If I fight without skill and without anything else, that's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Don't think I can't see. What are you doing in here?
Nothing. Well, shit.
Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold?
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next a ladle. And the
good
cooking
punch,
relaxes
good punch.
me, if you call stirring wild boar and brugelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners.
Nice.
How are things around here?
She's the nicest person I've met so far.
I don't know why we didn't move out of the town into the Inquisition are sucking the life out of the town, but this swamp is sucking. We used to be close, all of us. Everyone made their share, worked for their share. And with Esteban in that damn temple...
Why do you think
It's those ruins. The whole place... Although I'm certain that not everything that's being found is being delivered. Esteban makes sure that all the workers get a share, but someone is looking to line...
Well, that's nice.
Who do you think it is lining their own pocket?
He'd be dead.
So it seems.
Can I help?
Can I help?
Question mark?
And why would you want... What do you want? Lazy cutthroats, idle thieves, and mosquitoes. Why do you want...
You think the Don is losing control?
So what, kid?
He's a complicated man. The Inquisition's takeover of Harbor... All we've got is this place, and it's fragile, especially at the moment.
I need to...
Join the queue. You can talk to me. When Esteban's busy...
But can you...
No. Look, I'm always having to turn people away, even his good friends.
You mean apart from my rugged good looks?
Yeah.
Believe me, I've seen better.
Come on,
Unless
I
you have
just
something really
landed
important
on this
for Don,
island.
You aren't going to get to see him. I don't like the situation. I'm his wife and I don't get to see him. Oh, you're back, are you?
You sound like...
You... Well, if you really want to stick your hand in this beehive, you're welcome to. We can go to the camp lieutenants and see what sort of problems they're having. Maybe we can root out the source of this rot.
About... I was told you...
Finally, someone who wants to do some... You bring me the meat?
I never... Here.
Thanks. These are pretty good cut. Here's your gold.
Hunting doesn't pay that well.
Take it or
Well.
leave it. That's what you're getting, and it's enough to fill your stomach or get you drunk. Your choice.
The workers had downed tools, but I've got brand...
Good. One less worry.
So...
If you can't find that out yourself, how are you going to... You'll soon see who's in charge, and...
By the way... Craig...
He knows Esteban doesn't like that kind of thing. This could be the spark. Go and tell Craig I said to stop.
Lewis...
Progar's always been trouble, but since we've been... It gets tongues wagging and hands lazy. I wish he could see that. This could be just the thing to get Esteban going again. Show him how bad things have got. But I...
Okay, I can kinda get that you wouldn't just, you know, get rid of somebody potentially very, very useful.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Yeah, that's a very good question you're asking.
I told...
Are you out?
What?
big deal? The Don has...
But I thought...
You didn't. You better go back to Rachel. Go on.
What am I supposed to do? She said no. No gambling. What's so hard about that?
Anything new?
Don't worry.
Well, I hope not. This is for you.
I mean, I got some money out of it. Yay for money. Yay for money indeed. Ranzo doesn't even want to talk with me anymore. He's like, I don't give a shit.
What did she...
I calmed her down.
Next time, talk to me before blabbing.
Now then, let's talk to Baroga and see how he probably wants to beat the shit out of me.
Hey.
Did I look
Whoa there.
stupid and mouthy? Don't wash.
Seems to be working for you.
You must be new round here. I'll tell you what, but after that your bones will get the breaks. Now enough question. Bring me a haunch of bit snooty. But a looker. The Don's a lucky man.
Jesus Christ.
Brogar.
You ain't.
I fought and defeated...
Show a little... I'll fight you.
Just gonna point out, you know, I've beaten all of your little fighters, so... What do you think your chances are gonna be like? I knew there was another fight, and I assumed this would be a pain in the ass. Now, how much do you want to bet that I'm right? This battle is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Hope you're ready for this.
Yeah, look at the health he has. That is gonna be one hell of a fight. Tell you as much. Come over here. But at least he doesn't try to outright parry me that often. That could end up being a pain in my ass. There's one. I'm talking about. Game, please don't lag in the middle of fights. That's not very nice of you to do. Mostly because that could very well mean very bad things for me. So I'm just gonna point out, if you really think I would be, you know, willing to work for you, you really don't know me that well. Jesus Christ, that was a bit too close for comfort. Jesus Christ. I mean, truth be told, he knows how to fight. I give him that much.
Not bad. I'm impressed. Stay in my...
I think I can...
You get too cocky with me.
Here.
Good. You wouldn't...
Do you know?
You telling?
Just being.
Well, unless you've got orders from...
Got any
Are you actually...
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and...
Nah, it's all the... Two of my boys are supposed to be guards, but Clay's been lazing around the... Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. I'm not losing another man to this...
Good point.
Do you boy...
They're guarding. What do you expect?
I mean, he makes a good
When it comes
point.
to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, the lot of them. And if those creatures from the temples... So...
The fight...
Yeah, most of them owe their lives. They know not to mess.
So you know where the...
Course. Well, usually Dorgan was on an errand for me. The Pillock's probably got himself or eaten, or he's chasing wenches and he never could keep his mind on the...
I'll look...
When I get my hands on him...
Get...
The farm's over to the east.
Hey, I took the liberty of lifting that piece of the...
Youth. Rob a man when he...
You'd have done the same to me.
He would indeed have done the very same to me. Not even a fucking question about it. You don't have anything else to say?
You see why people don't...
A few bruises.
You're lucky he wasn't stabbed.
His armor and those fighters make...
For you, maybe.
Brogar is a big fish in a small pond.
Yes,
And
yes.
those are giant words. So...
I know some people wouldn't have a...
I won't be responsible for...
Let me worry.
You should worry.
What would I have to do?
If you work for him, do what he... But you do know what you propose.
I need...
You won't find it out here.
Well, what about your armor?
Armor for the hunters and fighters.
Hmm.
You won't get close to that if you're not accepted as one.
Right, so I've got a job. All right.
Hawkins is... He's one of the Don's lieutenants.
I could...
Helpful, sir. You better not have landed me in it with Brogar. But Rachel needs this meat, so she'll be happy. Take note. Sometimes it's better to take sides than end up in the...
About... What can you...
Well, there's Lewis. I expect he's under a rock in the swamp. Not even the swamp flies bother him when he's had a skinful. Doug should also be in the swamp. He should be. I haven't seen him for... And of course you know what delightful tasks I have to...
Yeah, kinda.
Both your...
Are they?
Your teams...
You take what you find. There. As for your training...
About... Lewis.
I know. But when he's sober, or even when...
That's a problem.
I met a hunter called Yan.
He got himself posted as a guard. We never see him back here these days. That's an...
Doug has been successful. He's...
We needed that. You better take it to Rachel if you haven't...
About... How did...
She's so... Brogar... And she's like that even though the Don's...
I
did hear that. Now keep the pressure on him. You're getting close.
Word
That much is obvious. There isn't... But it's not something anyone says out loud.
Words can indeed get you killed, but that doesn't really bother me because I have the power to fucking save and reload if I feel like it.
What do you want?
Say, would you get aggressive if I steal your beer?
Thieving bastard!
Yes, he would. Really doesn't like it. Oh well, you will have to just live with it, I suppose. Also, you people have a tendency to get your hands on some very nice stuff once in a while. Would be a shame if somebody were to steal all that stuff, because it's mine now. Whee! Actually, let's talk to Louis. Find out where the rest of these sword pieces are. Whoop. Whoop. Of course, we're gonna make a save game because I don't want to spend any money on that.
Damn it! Everything's going to hell. No way!
If you start,
Nope. That'll mean.
get hunt.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
What? Right. You go and deal with the. If you come back, what do you think?
Those furry little rats you were worried about, they won't be looking at you funny again.
Hey, that was fast. Here.
That's only
Yeah? Oh. Well.
here.
Hey, hey.
I'm looking for some pieces of a sword blade. Oh,
Yes, yes.
They're everywhere. Everyone's got one. Well, not Hawkins. Craig has one. I've seen it. It's quite big. And that moron has one as well.
what moron?
Dorgan. He's got a piece, moron. Of course, Brogar has one.
Yet I
Just
have.
taking him apart to get it. And me. I've got one too.
You have one. I'll give.
No way!
I'm looking.
Come
That
on.
moron, he went in, wouldn't surprise me.
To the east. Here.
Beer!
You.
The only
Okay, how many sword pieces do I actually have? Where would it even be? I would assume it would be here. Yeah, 4 fragments. I think I need 5, which means that one in the cave would probably be the last one I need before I can finally be like, well, job done well. But I do know there's some little muddy creatures in here. It's gonna make this a pain in the ass to deal with. It's easy enough to deal with one of them. Not so much if you have a ass load of them. They reduced in numbers following me. Good tool. That seems reasonable. I mean, it's not perfect. But I guess it will do. Nice. 2 more down. Leaving 2 more in there. We're getting stuff done. I mean, slowly. This is what I mean, you know? The first chapter is always special. It takes time to get things done. Any of you? Yes, you have it already, haven't you? Well, shit. What gets surrounded? I said get not surrounded. What don't you understand? Games like I don't speak language. Language hard. Language very, very hard. Jesus, it takes forever to eat those things. See, if things go well, then beating a few grave mods is really not much of a challenge. If things go well, that is, and sadly enough, things tend to not go well overly often. Precisely my problem, you could say. Come here, Grave Moth. Come here. And another 2 bite the dust. Which kinda should only leave 1 or 2 more. I don't know. Prospecting go! Rip. Rip.
This could be useful. There's nothing to take here.
Yeah, there are so many more. Why though, game? Game is like, I know you hate it, but here, take more. Know that there's a fighter down here somewhere that I would really like to get my hands on. Well, more likely a corpse. And I can actually see the bloody corpse, which is even more fun. Not get surrounded. That's a very bad idea. That's the definition of a very bad idea. Come here. Still a lot too close for a fucking comfort game. Phew, it's always good when it's over, but still, Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm not made of nerves. I can only lose so many in a day. No, then please tell me that we have finally managed to do it. And 2 more victims. We've managed to finish this quest, as we found all the stuff, which should technically speaking make our entrance to the Don.
This could be useful.
Yes, many things can be useful, including weapons. And more strength points, that would be useful too.
I think that's cooked. Looks good.
Coffee and gaming. That is one way to enjoy your weekend that I will never ever get tired of. Quite literally. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Great.
This looks dangerous. This creature looks dangerous. That's not just me. Being paranoid, I suppose that is actually... But if it's alone, you know. Don't fear many creatures alone. Especially one that fights somewhat like a human. Okay. Point to self, good. So quite dangerous. Let us ignore the Google then and remember to come back at some later date. A bit better armed than armored, maybe. Especially the armored part would be. Quite a good idea, I would say.
Here's some more. There's nothing to take here.
Looks like quite a nice little cave that we find here. Also, those stingrays look a lot more manageable than Monsieur Goody. As long as there are really only two of them, that is. So there seems to be an exit here. I really wonder where this is gonna lead me. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Come on, hit it. Not that hard to do now, is it? Game, you really want to make this difficult, eh? It's just a few stingrays, but now game is like, I'm gonna make this difficult now. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. That is unnecessarily difficult, isn't it? That is indeed the definition of unnecessarily difficult. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, that's not that fucking hard. You bloody fucking rats. Zapatish. I would assume that the sheer amount of rats I've already killed would give me a huge advantage in knowing how to do this. Apparently not always, though. Apparently sometimes I just spontaneously forget how to do this. See? Wasn't really that hard now, was it, game?
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
Yeah, I wonder that too, my friend. Do you believe me? I wonder. Because I would like to know that very much.
Here's some more ore.
You'd be surprised, but that is a fucking very important skill. How many wolves are out there? A great many. That is precisely the problem, I would say. You decided to become a watcher, Wolfie. Come here, Wolfie. Kinda looking stuck. Somewhat in this terrain, though. I mean, don't worry, I'm still trying to murder you. Also, you have given me some new meat, so I will heartily eat my reserves and cook myself some new. But technically, if things go well with the creatures of the world, you can actually beat them somewhat easily. You know, if you get things set up well, that is. Which does not happen all that often, mind you. Come here, Wolfie. I do love this cave entrance. It does a pretty good job. I'll give it that much. That's just me and you anymore, Wolf. Come here, Wolfie. Let's not overdo it. I have seen what wolves can do, and I'm not really, interested in finding out just how bloody fucking annoying they can be. Where the Jesus-loving fucking shit are we actually ended up? I mean, it kinda looks like we're behind where Severin was standing guard. Oh no, this is actually the farm before that even. Nice. Getting somewhat close to the basically beginning again. I see game, I see game. Let me basically in the circle here. Well, this is a nice little shortcut actually, when you think about it. Between the swamp and the harbor city, and I will of course also wanna enter the harbor city and see what sort of nonsensical quest we can do there. That is good to know. Very good to know that we can shorten the distance like this. Well then, what does my quest log say? Burgos Social Clay takes over the... Okay, so... Taking a little trip over to Clay and beating up Clay is probably the next best thing to do. And Broga's gonna be like, why are you even working for me here? You have proven that you can beat me up multiple times. I'm gonna be like, you know, it's just how I am. A nice person. Basically.
This smells good.
Some healing.
What? Shouldn't you piss up? I don't care what you think of Brogar, but you see...
You are.
That's...
There's a reason, bro. Alright then, you bastard.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna feel very happy once I'm finished with you.
Not again. What are you doing? That won't do any good.
Also, you're kinda claiming that Broga is afraid of you. I don't think Broga was very much afraid of you. Just couldn't be asked taking care of you.
What do they think they're doing?
It's basically all it is.
Just stop it! That's gonna get you in trouble.
Honestly, I don't think it will. Honestly, I think I just did my job. Now then, Clay, get your little ass up and talk to me.
Are you gonna stand guard?
I'm going.
Easy enough, I'd say. Easy enough. Hello, Brogar, again.
I've got my eye on you, thief.
Forget things.
What's happening?
I know, my jokes are fucking awesome, aren't they?
Good one. Good one.
Why are you...
What business is it?
He needs to...
And if I don't, I'll be... You're pissing into the wind. If you want something here...
Yeah. I found...
Yeah?
He's dead.
Oh, well, if it keeps some swamp creature fading off my back, it'll be the first useful thing he's done. I'm not talking about.
I did...
You expect me to... You didn't go through...
I'm not into strip searching. Clay's...
Good. I'm watching you.
Anything?
Well, if you're...
Try?
Okay. Have you ever collected funds generously donated by those...
You mean?
Shush.
Who are you?
What are you...
You want me?
Well, all the folks in this camp, go and tell them their monthly pay, then bring the gold back.
I'll take...
But can I trust...
I'll do it.
Yeah, I want it done.
About... Brogar's demanding protection money from people and wants me to collect it.
You need Brogar.
Dorgan?
Dorgan was the last one to collect. Now he's disappeared.
Dorgan?
Well, protection rackets aren't known for being safe things to...
It looked like wild...
Be careful.
Thanks. I found this...
That's a handy thing to have.
Basically, everyone that is not a fighter is now supposed to pay money.
I'm sure you have things to deal with.
Oh, you'll be surprised by the sheer amount of things I have to do.
I'm a...
For fighters, they aren't very keen on fight.
What?
Well, I've heard stuff.
Have you still got it?
I was about to dig it out.
I wonder... I'm here to...
Brogar got you collecting now, has he? Okay.
I mean, I gotta get ya, but you know. It is not part of my job. My job just collecting the money.
Brogar.
Take my gold.
Take everything but leave me alone. That's nice. Who else is on this list? Robart, Ober, Louise, Hawkins, Enrico, White Duke, Brennan, and Oscar. Half of those names don't even tell me anything. So before I talk to you again.
I'll need...
We work, we feed you.
No, okay, Grant was a fighter. He probably wouldn't.
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
I don't know, but I would really like to know.
I want... So...
Nah, no one springs to mind. Surely you've got other things. People like you.
Brogue. Here.
Well, that was to wait. I think we have to go up here because that farm kinda sounds like the sort of area where you might find, you know...
Are you one of...
I am out here. When we were in the town, combats for boneheads. Sneaking, opening locks, picking pockets.
Sounds good. Clay?
Thanks. No.
I want to... Can you teach me how...
Of course. Many locks have a bolt that you have to push. Then you can poke in all directions. But be careful.
What can you teach me?
The principle is the same. Of course. Locks like...
And let me guess, you can't teach me the search 1, open lock 3. I can pick up the difficult locks now, but I cannot pick possible locks yet. You only have 6 lockpicks, which also is kinda, you know, meh. What sort of move was that, Wolfie? kinda trying to surround me, aren't they? Smart little creatures. That's why I would much rather like to fight them, you know, in some sort of area where I can actually lock them in. Would make it a lot easier. Instead of having to go through this nonsense. It's never easy, never an easy day in the life of a level 1 guy. Oh well, let's do this again. It's way easy when you can make this fucking complicated as shit. And they're changing around whenever they're getting hit, which is kind of sweet tactical wise from their point of view. Not so much good for me though. But for fuck's sake, could you fucking stop and sit still for one bloody fucking second? Or just a freaking animal. I'm not supposed to know about tactics. Fuck's sake. Animals.
Well, look who's come over all chatty.
One of those bog guys, isn't it? Actually more than just one bog guy. I mean, one I can beat. Two... But you're not? Yes, game, just make this a lot more difficult than it needs to be, because why not? And spawn creatures, yay! All of the nonsense one can go for.
New hero.
It's that.
They're just bored.
What do you?
I tend the Brugelweed here on Rock. It's not the most noble of plants. You can brew beer. You can, should you be of a mark. The smoke has, if you know what I mean.
What do you know about the Don?
I know enough not to mess with him. We used to be out here all, but stick to his rules, and he's a good man. Working in the fields isn't easy, but...
Can you sell me?
Surely can. And I have more to sell as well. Who is... He's a salt of the earth fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What do you... Give...
all right.
Good to know that the wheat can be used for so many things. Beer making though. Wheat beer. Interesting, interesting. Oh, then let's see if we can find something nice to, you know, take for ourselves, basically. Yeah.
Better start again. There.
Yep, that was easy enough, I would say. Another beer. Let's take a nice relaxed sleep. Ah, full health. And a storm. Of course it's gonna be a storm. Hey, Robert.
That?
Is this your...
It's me, though. Then I use the Brugal weed.
What can you...
You haven't been... Let's see. Well, they're collecting everything they can... The Don must have a full...
Do you work for the Don?
Me? One day, these ruins rise up out of the ground. At least it keeps these creeks...
Where did the...
From those temple ruins. The ones that...
Could you teach...
I suppose. But it would take you years to learn.
Well, that's shit.
They call it a weed. Mostly grows in the swamp or along rivers. But you can't get hops out here. And this stuff will...
Is your beer and...
There were those on the mainland. Barley Man's Export, they called it. Till the island was cut off. Every time you think you'll get... Which reminds me, the cat... I don't suppose you'd be interested in dropping...
Why does...
Because you need people that will owe you...
Favor.
You never know when you'll need them. I need 50 gold coins for them. So I can...
All right.
Of course. And don't forget...
50. Maybe a...
Well, all right. But I need to...
I have some...
Good. I can always use more plant. If you find more...
What...
Alchemy. Well, I mean, at some point I might want to learn alchemy just for making permanent things. But as for the moment, I'm going to beat up some... And I'm going to beat him up away. I'm not planning on sharing my XP. Come here, you want to fight with me. Come on. Not got involved with that worm. Not without a good reason, though. There should be 2 more games anyway need to go by, because it says like one of 3. Unless they need dangerously close together. Not good. Want to get them, if at all possible, alone. One-on-one, mano a mano. I had some hope that they might be able to get, you know, stuck somewhere. Come on. He's gonna attack me again, isn't he? Ah, he is.
Stop right there, you coward.
Yeah, as if. I'm not, you know, that nice. Or just wait until you come along and murder me. Hello there. He would have collected EXP for you if you had talked to him earlier. He kinda didn't want to talk to me though. He was like, well, you bait me up once and now I'm kinda hating on you. And so, no.
Well,
See?
look who's come over all chatty.
He is not the most talkative person. If we're talking about the guy who stood there before, I kinda, you know, got apparently got rid of him before. Even knew he was here. That worm, however. Come on. Don't want to share my XP. Why do you always come together? Are you fucking gay or what? Stop doing that. Then I have to involve the other one, and I don't like that. There was? There was, I have not found it. Oops. Yeah, this is not going well. And I want to ignore them then. Well, maybe I can actually do, you know, the other side of the argument, actually bring my stuff down. But right now Clay is not very talkative, to put it mildly. He doesn't like me, you could say. Note. And again, I'm also supposed to deliver some beer and get some money, so... a minute. Let's do that first. Also, what nice weather to be out and about. Especially without any armor. I feel like I'm going to die. Not because of the monsters, you know, but because of fucking pneumonia or something. Healing herb. Ah, that is probably what's gonna kill me. It's always adventure ended before it even began. The severe case of pneumonia not treated.
Hey.
Hey, what?
Yeah, didn't I already talk to you?
Lazy.
Yes, I did. Chargeable boxes, we know. Upgrade. Would help you get your crates. Already did that.
Anyway.
Do you
For what?
Brogard.
I have my suspicions. Some of them ain't go through their golden... Tell Rachel. Brogar needs sorting out.
I'm sure he'll get...
Well, if there's any justice, he will.
Well, to be very much fair, justice is in general not a very common thing. Quite often. And in Dark okay, it's Louis or Robert. Oh yeah, Robert, the guy I just picked the beer from. He's actually supposed to pay protection money, apparently. That's not a very nice thing.
The swamp farmer sent me.
Ah, I wondered when.
Robot.
That's pricey. Guess even Robar can't. Here you go.
About. Your
Thanks. I didn't want.
Nice.
By the. Brogar. He's sawing wood for Brogar's fire.
Damn Brogar. He'd be nothing without the Don. And
What do you want to do?
me, you do what you can. There'll be a full-on rebellion if stomachs go empty.
I guess I could now start.
I'm
What? Running Brogar's errands is now they've got you
whatever.
here, and I hope a Geiger bites you with.
Yeah, most likely it will, but you know, I'm pretty good at doing my business. Let me take a look at the list. So, Robert, we not have yet. Obel, we have Luis, Vincent, Rico, Dwight, Bren. This guy. I have almost all the people's money, I suppose.
The Don's.
The Don put her in charge of this mess, and if she can't feed people, how... Brogar wants the Don out of the way, proving Rachel useless.
I see, I see. What a nice way to saying everybody is an asshole. Which is, you know, quite the thing. What's going on here?
Lewis.
Often, yes. Don't ask me how, but it works for him.
If you say. Brogard.
So, he's got you working for him.
Everybody hates that. Ah well, everybody hates. On something anyway, why not make it, you know, like this? I guess I could be like, going to Rachel and be like, Rover, you know, she's not only an asshole, he's apparently rather busy. Having a nice little business for himself going on here. Ouch. 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 You stand in the air when you fall from the heights, and two frequent and to fix it, just turn on racing through the NVIDIA settings.
Let's start again. Broke. Damn.
Well.
Broke.
Oh, come on, game.
Did it.
Was it? Oh, it worked. I kind of will have to do this, though. Then again, this game does not really like it when I try to tap out, but I will actually write that down for next time. And I will do this. Where's my little... Well, there was my pen for my notebook, but I have another one, of course. Media settings, you set. I've made a note of that. I shall do so soon. Basically, I'm done with today's little session of Horizon, and then do it for the next one. Basically. McRoo. I need to go back to Roba and be like, well, I've got your stuff now. Are you happy? You're feeling good about yourself? How much? 45 learning points too. Still have a lot of learning points now that I think about it. At some point I should probably do something with that. Okay. Jumping sometimes.
I delivered.
Yeah?
Yes, here.
That's a sight. Now, I won't forget this.
I have.
Good.
I'm here to collect.
What?
Let's say
But if you... First, I've got bog bodies. They were over by the waterfall. And I don't call letting bog bodies wander around protection.
He makes a good point.
I'll take care of.
Over by the waterfall.
Well, now I have a quest for that, which is nice and all, but still, yes. Also those. Come on, don't fight it, Roadworm, don't fight it. You're sitting perfectly in the corner. Very nice of you to not fight back. Very nice of you indeed. That's exactly the sort of thing I wanna see. Where actually would this lead? I guess this would be another path over to the monastery, I suppose. Sitting nice and snugly in your little corner. That's the one attack I actually would like to avoid. I'll admit that much. Mostly because it's a pain in the ass. Whee! Whee! Let's go to bed. Become healthy again through the power of sleep. And sleep alone. And that then leaves us with just one single problem. Well, I mean, technically speaking, two single problems. I wonder if I can reduce that problem to one though. Yes, yes I can. With enough spacing you can do cool things. Just give it enough space. I'm at least I'm the only one who really does his job here. Takes care of things. That's just how I am. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Don't fight back. Don't fight me. Don't want to fight me. Hey, you don't want to fight me. Come on, come on. Another one bites the dust. It kinda only leaves one anymore. Hey, who needs help of anyone when you can just do it on your lonesome? Sheer power of I guess concentration would be what was putting him. Ouch. Maybe I'm going a bit overly aggressive here. Kinda is a bit of a problem. Yeah, come on. Come on, stop resisting. Come on, get down. Jesus Christ. Another hard-won fight, I say. Hard one indeed. Now he will have no problem paying his fucking money. And then we can give Broga his money, then we can go over to Rachel and be like, but Broga wants the money.
You can relax.
Now that is a relief. Here. Here.
Okay, let me take a look at my list. Robot and Ogle, I did those two. I did not do Louis yet. Hawkins I did. Enrico I don't think I did. White I did. Dark I did. Brennan, Oscar. I think I have most of them collected.
Yeah, here you are.
Well, that was a lot easier than I had anticipated, but well, I do like easy. And he's just sitting at his little hut.
So, should I come?
No, Sam works for me.
Got it.
You got a hole in your head. Oscar the Smith, the workers, Hawkins, Enrico, Brannan and Dwight, the hunters, Doug and Lewis, and that swamp farmer Robot and Huck.
There's no one.
Right. So what?
I did.
I knew you were well, you got a big shot when you...
I kinda don't think so, because I can go over to Rachel.
By the way, Brogar has...
What?
From all the men here...
He's really gone too... How long has he been getting...
No idea.
Alright,
Mm-hmm.
just Play along. Then we might be able to put in... He's not taking over this.
I certainly wouldn't want to see him. I collected...
If my husband learns about this, then he'll give me hell for not keep... If you go to Brogar and tell him what you know, that would help keep things calm.
Well, I'll try. Dorgan?
Can I see it?
You can. My little collection list.
Seems Dorgan was helping Brogar to...
Dead.
This list will help. We'll need more evidence, though, if we're to persuade Esteban
Let's see if he...
I'm thinking...
About what? My protective?
We'll see, shall we?
Look, let's not get into a fight over this. I ain't forgotten the last one. I'll quieten things down, okay?
Wouldn't dream of...
Right.
Why do I not believe you, even for a bloody second?
By the way, you were right. Brogar folded.
Thank you. That will help calm things for now. Don't worry, that's not an end to it. I know poisons that will work slowly to turn a person inside.
I might just stay away.
Here, you've earned a reward. Don't let Esteban know about this.
I'm not interested in getting you in.
Now that's out of the way,
of course
I'd better
not.
get back to work. Thanks for all your help.
I need...
I don't think anyone's going to
Well, I arrived here with just a mouthful of sand. So a shack...
That is indeed a bloody step up on the way. Now then, Brogar.
Okay. Aren't you?
Looks like you're moving on, Brogar.
You better watch your step, little fish. Because as soon...
Yeah.
You won't see me.
Yeah, and this is my hut now, so screw yourself.
You can stop.
You're quite something. With him. But that's me talking about us. And I get this. You've got a spirit of adventure. This swamp isn't going to be good enough for... Well, guess I better get... Good luck with wherever you go.
We have done quite well, haven't we? Gold trip with Voska, gold fever. Because in the camp maybe more of trying to get rich behind the Don's back. She's talking to people and helping out the Don's lieutenants could provide information. You find something he wants. Yeah, I can make that. Should have all the fragments ready, so let's take a nice little nap, talk to everybody one last time. And then we're basically done with the swamp, aren't we? Where's the guy?
I now have all the pieces of the sword blade.
I was right. It is a beautiful piece of work. Good job it has me to return some life to it, eh? And you still standing there staring at? Come back when I've finished this. I'll show you what I...
Yes, will I?
Here, from the ash. Fucking beautiful, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? Give it back to me now.
Sorry.
Ha! I said, you fucker. You're gonna Go fuck.
Don't worry, I won't regret this overly much.
About... I've got everyone...
Well, you're not like everyone else around here.
There has to be more.
Single-minded, aren't you? Hopefully this camp will run a little...
You don't have to worry.
So I heard. Here, take this...
Jesus Christ, I'm getting a lot of work.
I heard the
done.
Don was interested.
Are you serious? So that's amazing. You can't even tell it was broken.
Surely this is enough to get me...
Are you kidding? He'll probably divorce me and marry you.
I'm guessing that means I...
I guess we finally made everybody very much happy in the swamp.
I'm
That
sure you have plenty to do.
was a lot of work.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm just gonna try something out here. Magic. Tell a joke.
I feel so odd.
Be careful, you have something very hot in front of you.
I haven't laughed like that in ages.
And?
Go fuck yourself.
No, he's still being like, go fuck yourself. Well, go fuck yourself too. Shaving off is a good idea. You don't say, game. At some point I might actually want to improve my fighting. A bit. Oh, you know, get some strength so I can actually use some weapons, which also would be somewhat nice. I might want to get my hand on some stuff. And the lump of gold. Do have a few things I could sell. Then again, I don't have many people actually willing to talk to me. Be like, ah, do I have money? I have 1,400 money.
Let me have...
Here.
You know, I think that's reasonable for me.
Thanks.
That's some more protection. I'm protected. Blade protection, blood protection, piercing protection. And I feel like it's gonna be a waste because I'm gonna find a way to actually get some, you know, workers close or anything.
You
what do you want?
Oscar says hello. He paid me to knock you around a little.
Right.
So, either you give...
Screw...
Time for a little lesson.
You'd think so, but I already beat you up, you know.
Let's see some blood. Come on. Go on.
You do know I already beat you in the arena, yes? You know that, and you still want to fight with me. Brave man. Well, I guess he wants to, you know, make it reasonable to actually get money.
He won't be getting up anytime soon.
Nothing to take.
Yeah, I mean, what is he going to, you know, have in his inventory? Where would he take it from? Well, we have nothing in the bandit camp anymore. We have quite literally nothing anywhere. Wanna do this again?
You're not all
I want...
No, we're done here. We can go back, I guess. Going into the direction of the harbor city and see if we can, you know, get some more stuff done. Let's talk a bit more with the peoples.
I need some rest.
Not that there are many people left that we can talk with. No, that actually have anything to say, for that matter.
Can you...
Nothing else here. Well, doesn't seem like we have anything else.
Think I want to spend time with you? Swim away, little fish.
The fish don't drown, you fucking idiot. Not in the water, at least.
I want...
Yeah, you only have pickpocket left, and pickpocket is really... I mean, I'm basically playing just like Gothic, so pickpocket probably not gonna be my...
You're looking ruffled.
That was used.
You mess with someone's livelihood.
Fine.
Nice.
What have you...
Apparently he has calmed down enough to actually being reasonably willing to talk to me again. Golden sword, Oscar's masterpiece. I mean, okay, ish. But that is all what I would say about it. Okay, I don't think I need that many tools. We don't need that many shovels. Not that many frying pans. So we're making a nice bit of money again. Well then, on our little journey then towards the nice little harbor town again. Getting some creatures in between might actually be a good idea. For more experience going. Also, since this is basically Corina's, there's gonna be lots of stealing there.
Let's...
Lots of cool stealing I would very much like to get involved with. It did take kinda long though, going through the whole of the swamp. That has really taken some time. Can already see a few more experience points. Just sitting around. I mean, at least I have some armor now. I'm not nearly as easily murder-cated. Still not really tough, but oh well. Also, we can now go back to the beach where we ended up, where we started basically, and go into that cave again, because in that cave there actually also was a bit of iron. Was it iron or was there gold? Ouch. You're surrounded on all sides by enemies, eh? Well, that is most definitively not the best outcome there is, but oh well. Oh, it's floating a bit. At the very least, I did not get murder-cated. Nowadays, single wolf will probably murder me. Just to show me my place. Come on. Okay, so far so good. Let's be Careful that we don't drop to our death for no good reason. Ah, will you look at that? I found some gold. Again. They really do hide that everywhere, don't they? Yes, I do remember there being a chest here that we could not open. I mean, mostly because we were lacking the fucking skills. Yeah.
Better start again. That didn't do it. Yes.
And there's that chest, which too was locked if memory serves, or was it even locked?
I'll have to pick this, or find the key.
Yeah, that's actually one we need the key for. Okay. You made this another clear game. Alright, let's go to the woods a bit, this side, and see if we find anything. Can't really do this because the only way we can go is down here. That kinda saved my life there. And again, that is not natural now, is it?
Looks good.
Did I overlook you the first time, eh? That's rather surprising. There are more temple ruins, which means very nasty people standing guard. You don't want to get involved with those. Not if you can help it, that is. I mean, it's one quick way into the monastery, though you're kinda getting very limited in your options there. So basically, if you would want to, you know... would want to become something else than just a recruit for the Inquisition, then you might want to avoid getting caught by them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it that sometimes I'm just so much better, sometimes I'm just so much worse? Oh well, oh well, oh well. I mean, I guess I could heal myself a bit. I don't die in 2 hits, basically. For fuck's sake! Really love it when they do like this. Yeah. Screw yourself. Painful. Very painful. But oh well. We have chosen this. We shall do it. At least I got a level up out of it, otherwise I would probably be getting rather annoyed. And Werewolves next. Oh, great. Ugh. It never ends. We've beaten one annoyance, and the next annoyance is just around the fucking corner. Get your ass over here, little wolfie. So I can murder. Very nice, very nice. Now then, once more, let us avoid people who hate us, or would hate us. Done a few more things. I think actually there's a job for the Don's people later on, which is actually attacking this digging site in particular. Let's not get involved in that. We did take quite a bit of damage actually from that now when I look at it. That's surprising when you think about it. I guess it kind of showcases that he's not that good at what he's doing. Healing herb. Come on, this looks like a chest. Can't even open it. That's not very nice. Well, I guess back into the woods it is then. Actually, there should not be anything up here anymore. We can go back down and actually collect some stuff. Little mana root. But I hardly overlooked it the first visit here. I guess that does kind of happen, doesn't it? Happens to the best of us, basically. Yeah, time for some more prospecting while we are down here anyway. Hello again, little one. I don't know why you prefer to sit on the ground. We don't even want to talk about it anymore. I see now. So this is how it is. Hello again, little cave. I've been through you already, so there should technically be nothing in my way. Book. Boop. Boop.
Great.
And the game just decided to do precisely what it told me to. Ah, shit. Well then, I guess we can actually, technically speaking, take care of that later date, until I actually played around with the settings and made this stop being the case. Oh, lucky that somebody came along and actually told me about that. That is very, very nice. Then I want to take a nice little save here, go like, check game. Then I'm going to bid you adieu for the moment. Have a good one and all that. And I will set the settings up as the nice little Conrad said, and then we're going to play some more, well, either this or something else later on. I also would very much like to get, you know, something to eat for once. That could help. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that for the moment.